Collecting Joy-Con used to be one of my favorite things about the Switch. And maybe that's a little crazy, maybe it's a little kooky, but it was so fun to customize the system with your own colors, to get a new Pro Controller that represented your favorite game. And yet here in 2018, it seems like they've totally forgotten about me. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce, and we're talking Joy-Con, customization, and controllers. Where are the new ones? They kept regular releases in 2017 of Joy-Con with the Splatoon pack, with the ARMS yellow pack, and with the Pro Controllers in the form of Xenoblade and Splatoon 2 as well. Now in 2018, we've had a couple Nintendo games, we've got more on the horizon, but it's all quiet on the Nintendo front. There are no Joy-Con on the horizon. And we'd hope with Smash Brothers in the future, with a plausible Pokemon in 2018, with Fire Emblem and Yoshi releasing, we'll get something, but will we? Does Nintendo feel like they flooded the market with too many options and at too high of a price point to make this collectathon continuous? I'm a little worried that we haven't heard anything at either the mini direct or the full direct. Now I'm sure we'll get some new Joy-Con set at E3, but I do wonder why Nintendo has hit the brakes on all this customization. Where are themes? Why haven't we got more ways to make our Switch our own? I think that would be so successful. Whether they were attached to game purchases or sold separately in the eShop, themes would be great. Dark and light are cool. Every single device has dark and light, though, so Nintendo, utilize what you're good at, which is creating cool characters and great universes, and get them on our system. I also think it would behoove Nintendo to come out with some custom docks or even some cool limited edition Switches. We see that be very successful on the PlayStation 4 side of things. They brought out a real limited Monster Hunter World console that was so cool. They did it again with God of War, and you could argue that that one didn't look as good, but it still was coveted. And I wonder why Nintendo has done nada in 2018. You can dive into the colorware space and get a really cool Pro Controller. But for some reason, as beautiful as this is, as brilliant as it looks, and the quality, the polish is grand, it doesn't get me going like the official controllers do. And I've dipped into Instagram, I've gotten some really eclectic sets, whether it be related to an old console like an SNES or a glitzy gold, but again, the official Nintendo stuff is where it's at. And I really hope that they continue to expand and explore what they can do with this. One, it's a great moneymaker, and two, it's a great way to double down on a fan base that is very hardcore and very excited to make their Switch their own. I think it was so cool to see some Switch users mix up the yellow Joy-Con and the blue, or the gray and the red. But we all have seen the options now, and there are a lot of them. But come on, guys, I need more. And you need more for new users, because every new Switch purchaser has already seen that cool Splatoon green and already seen that electric ARMS yellow. Maybe they want to be the new kid on the block with a new colorway, and I really want it to happen. Do you guys want it to happen? Are you wondering where the new Joy-Con, the new Pro Controllers, the new customization is? I think Nintendo and Switch are very much a make it yours type of machine, and especially given the portability, being able to have a different looking back as you play on the bus, train, or plane is awesome. And being able to specify your console with a unique theme would be just as cool. I really don't understand the missing in action themes. Maybe Nintendo has never wanted them there, but they have them on 3DS, it works well, and they promote the heck out of those things, especially in conjunction with releases and events. So why not with Switch? Perhaps they arrive with the online service in September. Maybe they'll even be tied to your pass when you purchase that service. Maybe you'll get some themes. But I do hope that Nintendo remembers there was a whole lot of fun to be had in 2017 when new Joy-Con, new Pro Controllers were coming at us. And the Mario bundle, even though it didn't do anything with the system itself, still brought a new colorway and still brought a unique package for the console and for newcomers. I would love to see a different color dock. I would love to see a different color Switch. And I don't think we'll ever get the latter, but the former is totally possible. Especially if you want to sell multiple docks to households that have multiple TVs or multiple players, a different color would go a long way. We're starting to see the price of Joy-Con come down a little bit. Amazon had their lowest ever this weekend, and while it's still not where we'd love it to be, it's cheaper than it's been. And to me that says, hey, we're ready for new colors and new controllers. So let me know what you want to see from Nintendo as we move through 2018. Would you like a new set of Joy-Con, and what colors would you want? I personally think something tied to a black and white theme would be great. I actually got those customized by Colorware They look amazing, but again, official Nintendo just has a hold on my heart. So I would probably double dip. And maybe that's a problem, but hey, it's a fun problem to have, and I also hope that they incorporate some of their new game releases with pros. I love that with Xenoblade and Splatoon, so give it to us again with Smash Brothers. Give it to us again with Fire Emblem. You could do something really, really cool with Fire Emblem. A lot of deep, nice colors, and I wonder if they do go this route, will Nintendo keep the neon vibrancy or maybe go a little muted for a new year, a new you? So let me know in the comments down below what you'd be most excited for and what you want most. Is it a new pair of Joy-Con? Maybe they go muted this year. They stuck with that neon theme so well in 2017, but perhaps we utilize deeper hues in 2018. Maybe it's a Pro Controller tied to a big game. I think Smash Brothers seems like an ideal fit given the control scheme. But you could also do something very cool with the colors and characters of Fire Emblem. Or maybe you're most pumped for themes. I don't know if we're just pulling this out of thin air, but it feels like themes have to happen. And what theme would you want? Nintendo, please feed my strange addiction. Maybe you're trying to do us a favor by not offering more options, but at the same time, please offer us more options. We're ready for them, and we want them. Let me know your take in the comments down below, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch and the fingers crossed inevitable announcements of customization and colors. Until then, though, follow us on Twitter and Discord. Links in the description below. Have a fantastic day. I love you. And until next time, Switch Force out.